What's good? It's Chigozi. It's Friday, June 14th, 2019. And here we have another skit from the gang of Freemasons, Zionist Jew bankers who manipulate the price of gold and other commodities. Look at what they did on the 13th. I mean, this is the type of stuff I've been teaching. This is the type of knowledge that I'm trying to share to empower people to profit off of this propaganda or to use the knowledge in any way possible. This is how you understand the stock market numerologically. Yes, people wonder, is there a number thing behind the stock market that you can predict events? There is, because the stock market is manipulated, the mainstream media is manipulated by the same gang who practices this numerological system. So look what they did on June 13th, the date with 38 numerology. And again, 58 like Freemasonry, but 38. That's the big gold number. 38 numerology. It's just too much. Pay attention if you want to get ahead. We've already documented this pattern, by the way. This is not the first time this has happened. Gold 38. G's the seventh letter, O's the 15th, L's the 12th, D's the 4th. Gold equals 38. So I did with 38 numerology. And then look what they did that day. I mean, it's just, gold is breaking out. Possible Fed action and geopolitical events reignite interest in gold. This was yesterday. Gold futures finished with a modest gain after an early rise. Gold price explodes. This is all today, the day after that. Because again, as I've said, if it's not the day of that date numerology, the price action happens, it'll be the next day because a lot of the propaganda comes out and manifests the day before. But it can also happen the day of. So there's propaganda came out the day of. Here they're saying earlier something about, yes, gold bulls flex their muscles as Persian Gulf tensions rise, on date with 38 numerology. So we have all this gold stuff, and then the next day on Friday, and then Friday's another good day for either market sell-offs, gold going up, just negative stuff. Whenever there's negativity in the mainstream media, the S&P 500 sells off, the Dow, you know how it goes, and then gold usually has good days. And I mean, you see it here. So you see this here, and then what did we talk about in the last video with oil? They bring all this hype, it happens overnight, and then it just fades all day long. This is another setup today. The same setup we talked about last time is happening here. And it's sad though, because I even saw the setup. Like, I saw how gold gapped up this morning, and I know how gold doesn't like to hold its highs at all. It's pretty much like it's pretty much a pump and dump. I mean, think about it. They put all this bullshit, fake wars, trade war, Persian Gulf War, all this Zionist Jew Illuminati deception to pump up the price of gold, just to dump it the next day. I mean, it is federal government pump and dumps. And you see here, 2 a.m. again, when all the New York session people are sleeping, pumping it up because they know they're going to dupe the dumbass Americans. And look at market open. Market open here. Gold sells off all day after it surged, which means a good day for JDST. And again, yeah, that was my one of my main plans. I was like, oh, I'm gonna play JDST, the inverse ETF of the junior gold miners, and I did enter, but I entered at a not a good time. I knew it was gonna sell off all day, but I saw how it was breaking these lows, breaking this SMA, but then I got stopped out for a very, very small loss. But it's whatever. You know, there's other things I played. I knew that today was Donald Trump's birthday. The market would have some hiccups, so I did do some TVIX, which is goes up when the S&P 500 sells off. So again, there's always something to do, especially if you understand the propaganda. So that's really it. I just want to show you what gold's doing. I do want to show you one more example, and this is an example I called out before it happened. Let's go back to March 8th. Again, gold equals 38. So let's look what happened on 3/8. See March 8th, this huge push up to the EMA line. That's a very bullish sign. When it's just consolidating below, see how it's trying to form a support here around the 1300 level, below 1295, 1294, whatever. And see the huge push up to resistance, clean push up to resistance. Look how bullish that candle is. That's on 3/8. And that whole week leading up, I was telling people in Zach's sports chat and everything, I was saying, gold's going to have a big move on 3/8. I didn't know which way. It could have been to the upside or the downside. Based on this chart, it wouldn't make more sense to the upside. But again, you can buy straddler options that you profit on big moves regardless of which way it goes. Which again, why this why this knowledge is good for options trading. But you see it here. 3/8, gold equals 38, big push up. And now this move on the day after, the day with 38 numerology, where the gold propaganda came out. Persian Gulf tensions and all this nonsense. So we're going to keep it simple. Definitely have a lot more videos I'm going to make this weekend that are not trading related. So that, those aren't into this, don't worry. But I mean, gold push up today on this 38, around this 38 day numerology. Someone's commented on my channel before pointing this out as well. He's traded Forex and things like that with his knowledge. So I mean, and he understands gold prices and how they happen on dates with 20 numerology, gold 20, gold 38. He understands this stuff and he's profiting off of it. So even if you don't want to, you could understand that you would have friends and family that would like to. And why not help them out? Let them know about Gematria. So, in good fashion, we'll leave it there. But I do want to check out some propaganda from CNBC. We know it's going to be super duper coded. Wall Street Journal is also extremely coded propaganda, but gold retreats. Also, I do want to point out that gold does have this move on Donald Trump's birthday as well. Gold retreats on robust U.S. retail sales data, but holds at 14-month peak. This was yesterday. And again, that's what they're talking about this. Gold 38, they were 38 numerology. Fine gold, Fane gold. Sounds like a last name of one of the people who practice this gematria. So, I'm probably just stretching this out. Okay, good. This is stuff we can look at. Spot gold was up 0.4% at 1,347 per ounce. Prices rose to a high of 1358, last touched on April 11th, 2018. The metal was set to gain 4 straight week up 0.8. So I can't ignore the 8s, but April 11th, World War 114, or excuse me, yeah, World War 114, 11/4. But I want to see from April 11th till the day's propaganda is coming out. Gold prices, what? See, this is so confusing. They're publishing this, okay, updated on Friday, but this was published Thursday. So there we go. I was like a little confused at first. So they're talking about today, but again, they published it yesterday. Gold 38, it was 38 numerology. Just explaining more what I'm trying to show you. It's by the numbers. Reuters, they're the Zionist Jews. So let's do, what is it? April 11th, 2018 till today, and then we'll close it out. And then we can maybe do the anniversary of that day. April 11th, 2018. This is called back testing. If we find patterns here that repeat themselves, that means you can get a calendar and plot this stuff out and see how it plays out. And if you just find it interesting, but you don't like taking risk or anything like that, always demo paper trade. So the only thing you're risking is your time. 14 months and 3 days. Scottish Rite of Freemasonry equals 143. Conspiracy 123. 1 year, 2 months, 3 days. I'm here telling you how the gold is a conspiracy is being manipulated by the Zionist Jews. I mean, they have these meetings where they go talk about the price of gold. We all know about this. This Bilderberg, all these guys, this is all Freemasonic, Judeo, Zionism, Jesuit bullshit. Old world Illuminati stuff. You see how they're operating. Masonic 43, 14 months and 4 days. 613, the 112th prime number. Zionist equals 112. Mathematics 112. Donald 112 on Donald's birthday. 61 weeks and 3 days later. You see what I'm saying? It is a script. Gold prices are being manipulated by the false Jews. I mean, why do you think they're called Goldstein and all this bullshit? Guys, this is an agenda you're living out. Can't say it enough. One more time. Gold 38. Oh, and again, gold equals 16. The sum of the numbers 1 through 16 is 136. I was talking about this yesterday as well. That's that pattern. So on 13/6, see what I'm saying? Propaganda happens to make the price of gold go up overnight. See what I'm saying? We saw the same type of shit in the oil video, the oil tankers. And with same price action, you see what I'm saying? This is how you play commodities with the fake news propaganda. If you trade commodities, it could be futures, spot, it doesn't matter. You want to know gematria to have an edge. This is an edge. Every trader is looking for an edge. I'm here giving it to you. I'm begging you to take this edge and use it. I would love every single person to use this. I know someone's like, you're stupid. You should use this as yourself for yourself. Like, no, I don't need to keep this edge to myself. There's literally millions of ways to make money in the market. I would happily share this one and have my own strategies that are not related to this. So yeah, I'm out of space on my phone, so this is gonna cut off soon. But one more time, Donald, 613 from the last surge on Donald Trump's birthday now. Donald 112, 613, the 112 prime. Gold is being manipulated by the false Jews. I have shown you this again and again. Peace out.